Having a good night's sleep is crucial to your well being and productivity. Hi, I'm Lori Hayes, and welcome back to our channel where we give motivational and uplifting tips to help you be a better you. So let's dive right in. Today, we have an important topic. It's about getting essential sleep and to help you improve your mood, productivity, work life, making hard decisions. I have several tips to help you get a better night's sleep. So, the first one is to stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Yes, I know a schedule sounds like a bad word, but it is really important to try to go to sleep 1 hour before your bedtime or around the designated bedtime. Stick within that hour and try to stick within the hour of your wake up time that you designated each morning, even on the weekends. I know that's really hard to hear because a lot of people love to sleep in on the weekends. However, if you're getting enough sleep during the week, it might alleviate some of that on the weekend where you can get up within the hour of your designated time. So the idea is to try to keep that consistent window to train your body to sleep. Okay. So, making sure that your bedroom is a environment that's clean and tidy, cool, quiet is a good thing. So, set up your room for success for your sleeping. Also, are there any lights outside that are shining in? I have this dome light outside, dust to dawn light or whatever it's called, and it's my neighbor's and it shines in my window. But in the summertime, the trees fill out and it kind of mutes that. I personally don't like the pull down blinds, like the blackout blinds, because I love when the sunlight wakes me up in the morning. It just kind of, I'm a morning person, so it sets my mood for the day. And I love waking up with the sun streaming in my window. So I really want to avoid those blackout shades. However, I do have the plantation blinds that I close all the way, and it filters out most of the light. So you can also get one of those masks, if you're light sensitive. However, again, I like to wake up to the sunshine because I'm a morning person. So if you're a morning person, you may want to try some of these other ideas first before you start blacking out your room. Also, making going back to making your environment quiet. I didn't realize why I wasn't getting a good night's sleep. And it turns out that my dog, who sleeps at the foot of my bed, was snoring and it was affecting my sleep. So I started sleeping with uh, like earplugs. And that is always an option if you're a sensitive or a light sleeper like I am. And it helps, but if you're in the room with a snore, I personally can still hear the snoring. Um, so that may or may not be an option. I've even tried those noise canceling headphones that looks just real cute and attractive, and it's really difficult to sleep on your side with those, but you need to do whatever you need to do. However, in this case, it was my dog, so she doesn't need to be sleeping in my bed. So I know she got her feelings hurt when I asked her to get down and go sleep in her own bed. However, it improved my night's sleep drastically. And then I moved the bed out into the kitchen so that, I have this little corner. And, she pouted for a night or two because she just didn't understand why I was kicking her out of the bed. However, I did take her to the vet for a checkup and she just needed to lose a little weight. I had to cut her feeding one time down to like a fourth of a cup. I wish it were that easy for us as humans to alter her weight that easily to cure snoring and other issues. However, it's not always that easy when it comes to us. So, anyway, so I was able to fix that problem. And then after she lost some weight, she's now back at the foot of my bed sleeping. So, and I did really miss having her there, but I also really enjoyed having a better night's sleep. So, as I said, the earplugs didn't always work, but you could always try that and just see how sensitive of a sleeper you are. So, also establishing the bedtime routine within the hour is really important, and that's training your body to know, when it's sleep time. And here's another one that's really important, and a lot of people aren't going to like this, but it works. I don't have a TV in my room. I don't want to hear it, see the glow of the TV because again, that's light. And you know, the professionals recommend that within an hour of your bedtime, you should not utilize electronics, including your television, because it stimulates your brain and it's more difficult to go to sleep. So you may ask, Lori, what am I supposed to do an hour or two before I go to bed? Well, you could take a warm bath, not really a hot bath because that can, energize you as well, but or make you hot. And as I said, you want a cool room, but uh, a warm bath should be fine and is actually recommended just to help you relax and help you sleep. I also listen to YouTube videos with soft music. I don't look at the screen, and I also have my screen in night mode. However, I usually just place it on the table next to my bed to where I can hear the calming music. And if I wake up, sometimes I was waking up at 3 or 4 in the morning, I would turn those on, and some of the relaxing music videos, they run for 6 to 8 hours, which was perfect because if I'm awake at 2 or 3 in the morning, even 4 o'clock in the morning, I don't need it for 6 hours. So I'm not going to get interrupted with a commercial at the end and wake me up. However, also they also recommend some kind of meditation, or you can even write in a journal as long as it's not where you're doing a whole dump of everything that's wrong in your life. But if you want to do like a gratitude journal, that would also be beneficial. The idea is just to kind of take it easy at night and just kind of rest. Um, and then here's another one that's important is try not to eat big meals within an hour or two before you go to bed, because while you can have a snack, but if you're eating a full heavy meal, it can be uncomfortable when you're sleeping and your body is trying to digest your food and it can keep you awake. So try to be mindful of when your meals are. I know I have a friend who they would eat at 10 o'clock at night. And when I'd go over and visit, I would have to eat a snack or something beforehand because I cannot consume an entire meal at 10 o'clock at night and then turn around to bed. Because my bedtime window, they also recommend is should be between like 10 and 11 o'clock at night. Now, keep in mind, everybody's different and all these tips aren't going to work for everybody, but we're all different, so just try to work through them and see what improvements you notice and what was working for you. So also managing your stress. If you're stressed out, I have this job that just I couldn't stand my manager and a coworker because they were these cohorts together, and they increased my stress immensely. And I would be thinking about every problem and how to solve it when I was trying to go to bed. Well, I'm not going to be able to get a good night's sleep if I'm doing that, and neither are you. So I highly recommend doing again some kind of mindful practice of listening to calming music, trying to turn your mind off and just relax and listen to the music, or meditation. Meditation, it really is just being in the moment and relaxing and focusing on slow breathing and calming slow breathing. Sometimes I'll count in 5, out 8, just whatever you can do just to slow down your rhythm, to slow down your heart rate, to slow down your mind so that you can turn it off and so that you can get a good night's sleep. I even, oh, I even have a dream that sometimes I dream, and it's kind of crazy, but it's just so simple. I'm on a plane, I'm going to the Caribbean, let's say, and I imagine people coming in a Jeep to pick me up from the hotel and to take me to the hotel. And it's just this very slow. It's not a stimulating, exciting dream. It's just kind of mundane. And I have trained my body that this is my sleep dream. And I've gotten to the part where I never even get off the plane anymore. My mind has already kicked in. Oh, we're supposed to be sleeping now. And I will fall asleep then. So that's just a trick that I've used over the years. I don't even know how I thought about that. I just came up with it and it worked. I had to kind of train my mind. Probably 3 or 4 times I would get farther into the dream until I almost finished the dream, or I would create more, uh, sites that I'd go visit or whatever. But as my body started recognizing it, the dream got shorter, 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 and like I said, sometimes I don't even get off the plane before I'm asleep. So, anyway, if that works for you, go for it because I love that trick. So, um again, create a sleep friendly environment, making sure your space is dedicated for sleep so that when you go and you lie in bed, you know automatically, hey, I'm going to sleep. I try not to even read a book in my bed. I usually read a book while I'm taking a warm bath or I'm lying on the couch trying to calm, just keep my mind relaxed and getting into calm mode. And then I try not to read in bed because I want my body to think, oh, when I'm sleeping, when I'm getting into my bed, it knows that I'm going to sleep. Um, if you're having problems with sleeping and my tips are not working, you may need to talk to a healthcare professional. Sometimes they have sleep aids that they can give you. I personally don't like to take medication, so I try everything naturally that I can first, because if that would work and do the trick, then I would rather do that than to be on a medication. But I have been known to take some melatonin, and I am not a doctor, and I'm not recommending that you do that. And sometimes it gives me kind of crazy dreams, but and I can only take like a fourth of the tablet. Like I said, I'm not recommending that you do that, but that is just what I do. But just experiment with some of these different ideas and just get yourself thinking mindfully about how you can sleep better at night. And that alone is already going to change your mindset around sleep, because if you have this mindset where you think, oh, sleep is going to, you know, I'm going to toss and turn and it's going to wake me up, and you have all this kind of associated thoughts about sleep, then, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have trouble sleeping. But if you can try to change your mindset and think, oh, this is a relaxing time for me to have quiet time to listen to my music. If you have a partner, you can always put your AirPods in or your earbuds in and try to listen to this quiet music so you're not bothering them. But, try to change your mindset on this. As a lot of my other videos, I talk about changing your mindset, which works on a lot of different issues, but definitely around sleep. So, anyway, I hope these tips have helped you. And if you find that they are helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel because I'm a new YouTuber and I would really appreciate any support that you are willing to give me so that I can continue bringing these videos to you. And as I always say, love comments. So if you find that something works for you, please drop a comment below so I know that I'm on the right track and that I'm helping people, because that is my number one goal in having a YouTube channel. I want to help people. So anyway, thank you for watching today, and until next time, have a good night's sleeping.